Thank you so much for joining me for this practice of Yoga Nidra. This is one of my favorite practices. It's called the 61-point meditation. It's of the Himalayan tradition, and I was taught this particular meditation from Rolf Sovik, who is a yogic scholar at the Himalayan Institute in Pennsylvania. Please take a moment to make yourself comfortable. You can place a pillow or folded blanket under your head and neck, and perhaps also a bolster or cushion under your knees. Now keep in mind that your body likely will cool down, so consider covering yourself with a blanket. In this particular practice, as we travel through the body, we'll focus on specific points. This is called the 61-point meditation. After the completion, I'll also add a breath awareness exercise. So let's get started. As you get comfortable on your back, start to sense the touch points of your body on the floor. And bring your attention to your legs, your feet, your pelvis. And become aware of your shoulders, your arms, and your hands. And especially spend a little bit more time in the palms of your hands. If you stay there long enough, you might start to feel a sense of thickness, warmth, energy. In yoga, we call that prana, life force. And bring your attention to your torso, front and back, the inside of your torso as well. And bring your attention to the back of your head, the crown of your head, your face, your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your nose, your mouth, jaw. Now sensing your whole body from the crown of your head all the way down to your toes. And as you're breathing in, feel the air flowing in through your nose. Sense the gentle touch of air in your nostrils. Sense the rising and falling of your belly, so that you start to cultivate a felt sense of your breath. Notice how your body is breathing. Bring your attention to sounds. Allow your ears to open to sounds. Notice the more obvious sounds, maybe sounds coming from the outside, and then eventually the more subtle sounds. Again, sensing your whole body breathing in and your whole body breathing out. Feeling a sense of relaxation. Maybe your body is starting to feel heavy, perhaps spacious at the same time. Let's start the 61-point meditation. And bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows, the eyebrow center. Now you can either visualize a point of light, a white star perhaps, or just sense a point of energy. Sometimes it's helpful to imagine that you can breathe in and out through the space between your eyebrows, or to whichever point I direct you to. On your next exhalation, bring your attention to your throat center. Bring your attention to your right shoulder, the core of your shoulder. Your right elbow. Right wrist. And tip of your right thumb. And tip of your right index finger. And tip of the middle finger. Tip of the ring finger. And tip of the little finger. Right wrist. Right elbow. And right shoulder. And back to the center of your throat. Left shoulder, the core of your left shoulder. Left elbow joint. The left wrist. Tip of your left thumb. Tip of your left index finger. Tip of your middle finger. Tip of your ring finger. And tip of the little finger. Left wrist. Left elbow. Left shoulder. And the center of your throat. On your next exhalation, bring your attention to your heart center, the center of your chest. Again, perhaps visualize a point of light, or sense a point of energy, or breathing in and out through the center of your chest. Right side of your chest. Center of your chest. Left side of your chest. And heart center. On your next exhalation, bring your attention to your navel center. On your next exhalation, bring your attention to your pelvic center, the space right in front of your sacrum. And core of your right hip, right knee, a right ankle joint, and tip of your right big toe, tip of your second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and tip of the little toe, right ankle joint, right knee, and right hip, and back to the center of your pelvis. Left hip, the core of your left hip, left knee, left ankle joint, tip of the left big toe, and tip of the second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and tip of the little toe, ankle joint, knee, and left hip, center of your pelvis, navel center, heart center, throat center, and eyebrow center. And pause here for a moment. Instead of being right at the space between your eyebrows, see if you can go a little bit deeper inside, so that you're more centered right at the top of your head. And bring your attention to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, exhale from the crown of your head all the way to your toes. And as you inhale from your toes, breathing all the way up through your body to the crown of your head. And exhaling from the crown of your head to your toes as a wave that's moving out. As you inhale, imagine the wave moving in all the way up to the crown of your head. So continue this kind of breathing. Exhaling from the crown of your head to your toes. Inhaling, breathing from your toes up to the crown of your head. And continue this way another 4 or 5 rounds. Next time you exhale from the crown of your head, exhale down to your ankles. And as you inhale from your ankles, breathing up your body to the crown of your head. And continue this another 4 or 5 times. As you exhale, the wave is receding. As you inhale, the wave is coming to the shore. And next time you exhale from the crown of your head, exhale down to your knees. And from your knees, breathing up to the crown of your head. Continue that another 4 or 5 times. And next time you exhale from the crown of your head, exhale down to the base of your pelvis. And from your pelvis, breathing up to the crown of your head. And continue this another 4 or 5 times. And Next time you exhale from the crown of your head down to your navel center. And from your navel center, breathing up to the crown of your head. And continue that another 4 or 5 times. And sensing the waves of the breath. And with your next exhalation, exhale down to your heart center. And inhaling from your heart center to the crown of your head. And continue that on your own. And on your next exhalation, exhale down to your throat center. And inhaling from your throat center to the crown of your head. And next time you exhale from the crown of your head, the eyebrow center. And inhaling from the eyebrow center to the crown of your head. Continue this on your own. On your next exhalation, exhale to the base of your nose. And as you're breathing in, breathe up to the eyebrow center. Exhaling to the base of your nose. Inhaling up to the eyebrow center. And from the eyebrow center, exhale to the base of your nose. Continue this on your own. And eventually, from the base of your nose, breathe up to the crown of your head. And exhale back to the eyebrow center. Inhaling from the eyebrow center to the crown of your head. And exhale again to the eyebrow center. Inhaling to the crown of your head. And exhale now to the throat center. Inhaling from your throat center to the crown of your head. And exhale again to the throat center. Inhale to the crown of your head. And now exhale to your heart center. And breathe from your heart center to the crown of your head. And exhaling to the heart center. Inhaling to the crown of your head and exhaling to your navel center. Inhaling from your navel center to the crown of your head. And exhale to the navel center. Inhaling to the crown of your head. And exhaling to the pelvic center. Inhaling from the center of your pelvis to the crown of your head. And exhale all the way to your knees. Inhaling from your knees to the crown of your head. And exhale all the way to your ankles. Inhaling from your ankles all the way to the crown of your head. And exhale to your toes. Inhale from your toes all the way up to the crown of your head, beyond the crown of your head, into infinity. And breathing into the right side of your body as if you can breathe beyond the borders of your body. Do that another 4 or 5 rounds. And when you're ready, bring your attention to the left side of your body. Imagine that you can breathe beyond the borders of your body to the left. So there's a sense of expansion to the left as you're breathing in. Do that a few more times on your own. And bring your attention to the back of your body. And imagine that you can breathe the back of your body into the floor, through the floor. So again, in a sense, erasing the physical borders of the back of your body. And bring your attention to the front of your body. And imagine as you're breathing in that you're breathing through the front of your body into the space above your body. And bring your attention to the soles of your feet. And imagine as you're exhaling beyond the soles of your feet into space. And as you're breathing in, you're breathing up your whole body to the crown of your head, beyond the crown of your head into space. Now allow your body to expand in all directions, side to side, front and back, from the feet, from the crown of your head. And as you're breathing in, imagine that your whole body is expanding in all those directions, so that you start to feel more open, expansive, spacious. Then bring your mind's eye to the center of this wide open space. And allow that center to be right in the center of your chest. Finding your own inner seat of absolute stillness. In the last few moments here, notice how you feel. Perhaps you sense feeling content, relaxed, peaceful. or quiet, uncaused joy, that you might feel joyful by simply experiencing your own inner self. And as you're feeling this place of stillness, perhaps you also feel a sense of connectedness to the world around you. You can either stay here for a little bit longer, or as you get ready to come out of this practice, take your time, allow your breathing to gradually deepen so that you start to transition from the inside to the outside. Perhaps place your hands on your belly or chest. That can feel very grounding, centering, connecting. And then eventually you can roll over onto either side. And take your time to get out of this position. Find your way perhaps into a comfortable seat. And bring your hands together in front of your chest in Anjali Mudra. And lift your chest and bow your head. And take a moment in gratitude. Perhaps appreciating yourself, someone or something in your life, or maybe as simple as appreciating the time to practice, or perhaps appreciating your breath, appreciating your practice. I thank you for joining me for this Yoga Nidra practice. Namaste.